Okay, so you see how it's put together now. It's very easy to put together. 5 parts that you have to assemble. Right here is the on switch. You'll hear a beep. And then you'll see the blade turning there. If you want to make it go reverse, you hit the R. You have to hold it down. And then the blade goes in reverse. If something gets stuck, you sometimes need to go reverse. I haven't really had that problem too often, but you never know. So usually it does a pretty good job. If you don't jam a bunch of stuff in there and get it stuck, it's pretty good. So I got some fruits and veggies here. Usually my recipe, I use apple, ginger, I got some lime, and then I got some kale and some cilantro. I also have a cucumber. Now I make sure I wash this thoroughly, and I use, now you don't have to use something like this, but make sure you're using some soap, you know, some Dr. Bronner's. So you can see they're pretty clean. Usually these cucumbers have a thick layer of wax on them, but I cleaned that off and it looks pretty good. And then of course with the leafy greens, you want to definitely wash those. So I'm going to chop this stuff up and then I'm going to get juicing. Now you want to cut these in smaller pieces to ensure that it can fit into this size hole right here, which is about almost the size of a lime, but usually I cut my limes up. I'll cut my limes into quarters. That would be perfect size. As for the greens, you can just throw those in there. You don't have to worry about that. You can just squeeze them in there. But for the fruits, I like to cut them up. Anything that's solid, I like to cut it up first. To be on the safe side, cut it up kind of small. Because I don't like when it gets stuck, it just takes longer. So might as well be prepared. You gotta prep your produce. And these cucumbers, you can slice them up long like that. Alright, now we got our produce prepped. Let's start juicing. Alright, here we go. We're gonna start juicing here. I'll show you some leafy greens first. Now here's some kale. I usually throw the stem in there first. Push it down. There it goes. Now the pulp is going to come out right here, and that's going to go into the container. I don't know if you can see this here, but that's now that's 2 leaves of kale right there. Not much. But if I feel the pulp, it's pretty dry. It's pretty dry. Alright, let's continue here. Let's do a cucumber now. You get a lot of juice from cucumbers. cilantro. Just gotta shove it in there. Use 2 fingers. This is smelling so good. It's smelling so good already. And this juice will last for 3 days in the refrigerator. Throw some lime in there. The reason it lasts for 3 days is because there is no heat or intense friction required to juice this. It's cold pressed, so it retains more nutrients and it stays fresher longer. Those centrifugal juicers that spin and heat it up and shred it, those juices only last 3 hours tops. Now sometimes, like this, I put too much in there at once. But it still can handle it. I'm just pushing down with 2 fingers. And I really put too much in at once that time. You shouldn't do that. But look, it's a champ. It handles it. Sometimes when you put a lot of little greens in there, then you throw something that's really watery to wash it out. You want to bring a bigger bucket with you so you can switch this out once in a while. See, look at all that. Look at all that pulp you get. Just from this amount of juice. And I'm not even done yet. You get way more juice. Everything, if you feel the pulp, it's really dry. Now when this gets full, you'll have to empty it out into another glass, because that fills up quick. Let me taste it. Oh man, it's pretty strong, but it's good, because I didn't add as much sweet stuff yet. Be gentle with it. You know, it's a champ, but you don't want to fuck it up. I mean, it's a solid juicer. But you know, everything like this, you gotta handle with care. This does not come with a warranty, so I try to be extra careful. Sometimes I'm in a hurry and I juice things pretty fast, but I've never had any problems. There have been a couple times where I had to take a knife and remove something from here because it got stuck because I jammed too much shit in there at once. But if you don't do that, you shouldn't have a problem. And a lot of times I just use 2 fingers. You know? This is packed with chlorophyll. Very dense in minerals. Very good for the immune system. It's a natural deodorant. Someone who doesn't eat meat and just drinks a lot of green juice and eats a lot of fruits and vegetables, they're never going to get BO. There you have it, guys. That's the usual recipe that I do. Now, taking it apart is really easy. Just empty the pulp. Hit this button right here. Show you this. Button right there. Hit this button and twist it to the right. That'll unlock it. Hit the button, twist to the right, boom. Comes off just like that. Still got some juice in there. But then you just take this over to the sink. Then you just take it apart. Take this off. Comes off like that. Got this thing, usually filled with pulp. This thing comes out. It all separates, all separate parts. It's great. Very sanitary. Clean this fucker out. That's all there is to it. This is a really good juice. I really enjoy this juicer. I've been vegetarian now for almost a year, and I can tell you that I feel a lot better overall. I don't get body odor anymore. The thing is, when you stop eating meat, you stop putting dead things into your body. Therefore, you don't have that stench of death that meat eaters get. You call this BO. Oh, no, I'm not. You call this BO, but really it's just deathly odors that are leaving your body. Just like when you fart a lot, when you eat a lot of steak, and that's why a lot of these people these days who are talking a lot of bullshit, because really their body is filled with bull's shit. If you stop eating meat, you stop putting dead things into your body, you start feeling better. That's all there is to it, man. Feel free to reach out, leave a comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your girlfriend, tell your brother, tell your grandpa, tell your priest that the juicing life is the way to go, and peace and love to everybody. Peace.